Welcome or welcome back. Empath Divine Intuitive here. Hope all is well on your end. I'm giving you guys a bonus message today because I love these inner soul message guidance cards here. I use these cards on my Fire and Water channel for Sag and Cancer. So if you have Sag and Cancer anywhere in your chart, feel free to head over there and get those messages. Or if not, and you want to book your own personal reader with your inner soul, maybe you want to tell you with these type of decks here, feel free to look in the description box to find out how to book. But I really love the messages that came out. It was very powerful. And if you guys know me and been following me for a while, I love self-care, motivation, inner guidance here. It's the key to the soul here. It definitely helps us to get into alignment with things we need with things we're trying to work on when it comes to what we're trying to manifest, what we're trying to gravitate towards us. And I just love these reads. And I was saying in both of the videos here with Sag and Cancers, and I said, listen, I don't give a damn about how many views I be getting off these type of videos, because I notice when I do these type videos I get minimum views, but I don't care because I know that it's going to come in handy for you lovely souls, whoever is meant for when the time is right. Okay, so we're going to dive in. I wanted to do this here on my main channel because you never know, maybe somebody needed to hear this. Maybe somebody's inner soul really is trying to speak to you and talk to you. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Higher vibrational spirit here. What is it that our lovely collectors here that seen this video, took a liking to it, was interested, curious, felt guided to it? What is their inner soul telling them right now for their highest good that can help them? What is their inner soul message? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to read that in a minute. I'm only going to pull out 3 messages, guys, you know. I want this one. Okay. And let's get one more. And almost 2 on top of it though. We're ready to forgive. Yeah, we're gonna definitely keep that. Oh, I'm giving you this one. I'm giving you this one. I like that. I like what the back of this card says. So I'm gonna give y'all this extra one, okay? And then I'm gonna give y'all some extra cards at the end here. A lot of messages is definitely coming out about self right now. Okay, so your first message is, how can I surrender even more in this moment? Okay, so you guys all know this definition of surrender. If you don't, it's all about releasing, letting go, right? Even in the moment of despair, even in the moment of trials and tribulations, even in the moment of confusion, even in the moment of darkness, we still have to make ourselves release the things that are not good for us, because what we need to release doesn't serve our highest purpose. We need to surrender things that's behind our control. So your message, collective, is how can you surrender even more in this moment? Are you surrendering enough? When you're in that dark place and you're in that confusion place and you keep finding yourself in that place, are you getting yourself in this still energy to allow yourself to feel that, but then work through those feelings that you're feeling and saying, okay, this does not serve me, this is not part of me? Right? If you're going through trials and tribulations, you don't ever get comfortable in that energy and say, this is the life, this is it. No, you have to say, no, this is a short period storm and it's clearing out of here. It's making room for something new, right? So here it has, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, collectives, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome, okay? It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. I love how they worded this. Okay, excuse me. So you got to let the universe, and I'm going to add in my own to that. Let the universe, let your ancestors, let your spiritual team, God, let them all work. They're working behind the scenes here, okay? Putting in work, okay? So it says, let go of the will and trust so deeply that your trust will turn into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know it's coming. Exactly. So I kind of said this similar to Sagittarius's, and I was telling them about showing gratitude. And so I was saying, like, you know, sometimes we do this, and this is natural because we're humans. We may complain so much about how everything's going wrong and we don't think of it being right. Now, you guys, if some of you would know, in traditional tarot, when the Tower card comes out, the Tower card right after the Tower card is the Star card. Then it's that energy of the tower has to come down because it's blessings underneath that tower. So even though our situations may be chaotic, right? I'm not saying start dancing and praising while you're going through the, trials and tribulations, but you still have to realize, okay, it's shaking I'm going through this storm because it is going to pass. There's sun coming out after this. You know, this has to happen, right? That's what they're telling you, all right? So your soul action, that means an action you need to take with your soul whenever you see this. Say, know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone, collectives. Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. The more your spiritual team can produce miracles in your life. The more your ancestors can produce miracles in your life, even down to your soul. So your mantra, say this anytime you're in that dark place, okay? You can screenshot this, come back to this video, whatever. I surrender, I accept all that I cannot change, and I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. Ashe, amen, whatever you want to say. So both to be, blessed be, okay? Leave it. You got to repeat this over and over. Sometimes we think we just could say one thing and capiche, you know, because the mind is always going, is operating, is moving, right? Energy is constantly moving around us. So we have to say this as many times, all right? So we have, to whom am I comparing myself right now? Maybe some of you are having a hard time surrendering things because you keep comparing yourself to other situations. Oh, well, this person did this and they have this going on. Or I'm this age and other people's my age and they have this and I don't have that right now. Guilty. I'm guilty as charged for that. I had to work through that. Guilty as charged. Got to keep it real. Got to keep it real on here. I'm guilty as charged as that. We comparing, right? You can have, listen, let me tell you something. I've read somewhere similar. But you can have two apples. That don't mean they're the same just because they're two apples. Two people can have two apples and have two different taste buds of what those apples taste like, even though those apples are the same. Think about that. Don't compare yourself, right? So it says, what you are able to see in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. That's right. Acknowledge these suppressed feelings you're feeling, though, collectives. Don't ignore them, okay? All that you need and want is within you. Your soul action today is stop comparing and start creating. Love that, okay? Now we have this one powerful one. We can't avoid this, right? Who am I ready to forgive? And I talked about this, about forgiveness. I think I talked about this on a video on my You Matter. I put up a video about forgiveness on my You Matter here. And it was called You Have to Forgive in Order to Live. And if you want to see that, feel free to check that out on You Matter. You can look on the community tab. That's how you can find, any video from there and click it. But it is true. We have to forgive in order to live, right? Who are you ready to forgive? People keep getting the word forgive confused with you have to allow monsters and people back in your life that hurt you. That's not what it means. People get so offended when they hear that. It's easier said than done. You don't have to allow anybody back in your life, but you need to make peace so that you can get peace. Because if you carry on the energy, the animosity, the anger, the hurt, you're carrying on their energy too. Because remember, they're the one who created this energy towards you. They created that energy towards you, and then you're carrying on it. You have to make peace with yourself so that you can get peace. Okay? So it says, I'm not what happened to me. I am who I chose to become. I love that. And that was from CJ Juni, I believe, or Jung or something. I can't see it from here. You guys can see it because the light in my background is very bright on the glasses. So sorry if I'm saying that wrong. It is time to let go, forgive, and move onward. Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or maybe yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight, collectives. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. What do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul truly wants? Okay, because again, even us not healing and working on healing ourselves and forgiving ourselves, it will create blockages of things trying to come in that's meant for us. Your soul action is write a forgiveness letter. Forgiveness letters are very powerful, guys. I have done it many times. It's very powerful. Practice the Ho'oponopono. Y'all know the word. Y'all see it. It's a prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Like, these are examples you can say. Because some of you, it may have to be that you have to write a forgiveness letter so somebody could forgive you. Okay? Because we don't talk about that in platforms, right? We always say you, but maybe it could be you need to reach out and somebody has to forgive you. Maybe it could be that and your soul could be at peace, whatever the case is. And if a person that has hurted you has passed away, I will still say that you write that. Maybe you need to go to a lake or a shore or a beach and put it in one of the little genie bottles and let it float away and make peace with it that the universe will take it. Or you can do a safely fire cauldron, a letter and burn it away safely, of course, and write it. Or, maybe you go to the cemetery. You could do it that way too. Whatever you feel that's comfortable if this person has passed, okay? So we have name all the things that you love. Keyword, what you love. Are you one of them? I love that. That's why I said you guys had to keep this card. It's beautiful. Are you one of them? Do you love yourself? Do you truly love yourself, collectives? Your mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. Are you giving yourself the attention you need? Are you? It's time you do. Let's get last messages. Anything else? Ooh, look at the fruition here. Rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. You see what I'm talking about, collectives? You see what I'm talking about? Your blessings and everything is ready. It's coming in. You just got to keep making sure that you are taking care of yourself in the process, okay? Meditation does wonders. And there's all type of meditations, guys, okay? There's not one meditation you can do. There's all kinds. Music, without music, whatever you call meditation, even prayer is meditation. Take a moment to connect to source. Do some type of quiet, reflective meditation. And it definitely helps you to connect to your soul here, okay? Look at that. Fruition in abundance. Love this. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, the doors of abundance will naturally open up. I'm telling you, doors of abundance, new life, new things is naturally opening up for you, collectives. Okay, I want you to notice. You're not going through these trials and tribulations just for suffering and pain here. You're going through these things for learning experiences here. You're learning, you're growing, okay, and you're moving on and moving forward here, all right? 1111 showed up on my clock after I said that. I'm going to give you this extra card. When I seen 1111, freedom showed up. Follow your heart and nurture your soul, collectives, with love and freedom to grow. And that's what's coming into your energy too. You want to be free. You want to be free of these things that's constantly been weighing you down and tying you down. It has to be heavy baggage, right? It has to hurt the chest and the head and your body, that some of you are living with some of these pains and these feelings, right? And you want to do something healthy about it to change that, okay? All right, guys, I hope that some of this or all of this resonated. I hope that this was a very informative read. I'm glad I came back on here to give you guys a bonus read today about this. If you like this and you want to see these type reads once in a while on the platform, feel free to leave, some messages here. I just really love this. I felt this is really going to empower some individuals here, okay? Catch you next time.